maybe that'll be the next mousetrap submission. But the city got started with Brine in 2017. We bought a 750-gallon tank and a 250-gallon tank for a pickup, and it's got 3-lane sprayers on there with pumps. It's ground speed, it's, the application rates are tied to ground speed, and they work really well for us. In 2018, we had a unit, this is an old sweeper, it was a 2003 Sterling SC 8000 sweeper. The rear engine was blown on it. We've actually got the billboards from the submission here. You can see the guys basically taking the back engine off of the sweeper, the body off. We got a flatbed from the junkyard. You have the prices from everything we spent on it there on the side. Instead of selling the unit at auction, they were like, hey, let's turn it into a flatbed and build a grab and brine truck. So this was the third brine truck we added, and personally it's my favorite now. It's easy. There's no pumps on the back that you could potentially run dry. The 3-lane spray application ended up with a lot of coated cars that are parked on the side when somebody forgot to turn one of the sprayers off, and just a heck of a lot easier to use. Phil, you want to jump in and talk anything about the build or anything?
Very simple to do. Very simple to do. We had all 4 of our mechanics in there giving us a hand on it. Forklift lift the old body off of there. Like I said, had a sweeper body on it. Took the engine out of it. Like I said, the engine was blown up. It wasn't any good. Bought a 12-volt switcher valve there. We just run power in. Like I said, it's really easy to run. You don't have to worry about it. It's really easy to see. We got 2 small holes on either side, so you can see the brine coming out in the rear side view mirrors when you're sitting there driving down the road. You usually brine about 25 miles an hour. That's
20 to 25.
20 to 25. What's the application rate? Yeah.
So real simple engineering. We filled up the tank and said, okay, how fast? We drilled some holes in the bottom and said, okay, how fast is it draining? And we just said, in town, we know, we're applying mostly in neighborhoods or on slower state streets that come through town. So we said, hey, we're traveling right around 20, 25 miles an hour. We're looking for an application rate of 40 to 50 gallons a lane mile. Let's size the holes accordingly. So we started, I think we might have started and got kind of right on.
One more hole size, and it's real good down to about I guess that
about 100 gallons.
About
100 gallons, it drops way off.
Starts to slow down. So,
the residents love us. They see us out there getting ready for a storm. Super easy to do. Covers our neighborhoods a lot cheaper than obviously rock salt. It gives you an option to pre-treat. So
I think that's about it. It's one switch inside. Like I say, it's real easy. We got the safety lights. These actually flash like a school bus light, just try to keep people away from us and everything else. But like I say, it just gravity feeds out. It's real. Does real nice lines going down the road and everything else. Let's see about a pump.
Yes, I do. There was one other piece. You can see this newly repaired bumper we have back here and lights. You do need to give it a good wash at the end. The truck, obviously we're not dealing with pumps or anything, but that's where the fill and you get a little drip here and there, and you can see on the flatbed a significant amount of corrosion. So yeah, pretty straightforward. 20, 25 miles an hour, and super inexpensive compared to the other trucks. We still use the other trucks, but this is just, messing around with brine. It worked out pretty well for us overall. So, yeah, something you can do pretty cheap.
Very little cleaning on the tube, but like I say, up here we got to get it a little bit more cleaner. But like I say, everything drains out of the tube real well. You don't have any salt buildup in there or anything else. It's real nice with that PVC on there.
Yeah, I mean, we got another truck we're going to do this to after this 2003 is done and put out of its business. So. Thank you.
How do you fill it?
How do you fill it? We have pumps, and we have a brine maker set up. We store about 8 to 10,000 gallons of brine in our yard. We can cover the city in about 5,000 gallons of brine. So there you go.
Question, thanks.
Thank you, Ryan. All right.